Hi, I'm Micah Bakker. I'm an illustration lecturer at Open Window. I'm going to briefly introduce you to the course. So first of all, what is illustration? Illustration involves generating image through means of drawing. And usually the aim of that image is to sort of convey a certain message or to contain content or meaning. The course consists of first, second and third year. First year mostly involves introducing students to different mediums. Thereby the students will explore how to use these mediums, different modes of mark making. They'll also learn to brush up on their drawing a bit and ultimately also explore idea generation and conceptualization on a basic level. On a second year level, things become a little bit more experimental. Students are introduced to more experimental processes. Different types of illustration processes are investigated. Students explore different ideas and try to find suitable mediums to sort of convey those ideas. Ultimately, the sort of traditional generated imagery is taken to a digital context. So this is where students learn how to take what they've done on paper and to make it fit into a digital image seamlessly. Students also touch on conceptualization further. There's more focus on making sure that the idea is expressed in the right way and that the image communicates correctly. Ultimately, second year, things become a little bit more complicated. There's much more of an emphasis on conceptual development. Students do projects such as editorial illustration, where, for example, they have to thoroughly engage with content and make sure that the stylistic approach matches the content and the message. Students also learn how to form their own style, to develop their own personal illustration-based language. However, they also learn to become proficient in other styles so that once they're into the industry, they can be ready and are able to meet its demands. At the same time, students work on their portfolio. So from second year, they start developing their portfolio. Third year, this is refined so that ultimately at the end of third year, they've got a portfolio that they can sort of show to the industry and to prove that they are ready to take on the needs of the industry. What type of student makes a good illustration student? I think as illustration takes a lot of time. It needs to be someone that is fully passionate about illustration, someone that is willing to put in the time that is required in order to be able to craft illustrations in a manner that they're actually fully refined. Also students that are willing to experiment, to go outside their comfort zone, to try different things and to go about things in non-traditional ways. And ultimately, I think students that enjoy engaging with different types of ideas and that enjoy the process of conceptualization. There are various different occupations or branches of illustration that the illustrator can enter. A very popular sort of realm of illustration is editorial illustration, as mentioned before. So this involves generating imagery for magazines, newspaper, nowadays also for an internet platform. So that would be for podcasts or digital articles. Then secondly, there are jobs such as storyboard artist. Then the most famous branch of illustration, I would say, is just a general illustrator. This would mean working in an industry context with different agencies and sort of making illustrations for different types of applications.